Good afternoon, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. It is October 10th, Saturday, 2015, and we're here at one of my warehouse locations in Orlando. And we're here, this pretty decent sized warehouse, about 2,300 square feet, I guess. We got one of my trailers in here, one of my big ones, and they're plasticed off because we were spraying these strips here, and one of our other smaller trailers, and then I have another bigger warehouse over on the outskirts of Melbourne where we keep some more of our trailers and trucks and more of our painting supplies and equipment. But this particular project here is for a company called Novum Structures, and a gentleman called the other day and wanted to know if we had a shop that he could drop some raw metal strips off at and apply some specialty coatings to them. I guess they are part of some big exterior structure, metal structure, and they needed to get these coated the right way. So you see these gray ones here, they're all raw metal. I mean shiny raw metal. I think they were stainless steel strips or something like that. But the gray here, this is a 3-part zinc rich primer. Awesome stuff. In most of our industrial applications, you know, like rusty metal and pipes and silos and tanks and everything that we do industrial wise, we usually use like a 2-part epoxy primer. But in this case, this is raw metal, and we don't ever want to get any surface rust on it whatsoever, bleeding back through the top coat. And a 3-part zinc rich primer is just pretty much the cat's meow. So what we did is all these strips here, they're all, like I said, shiny raw metal, and we used an HVLP spray system, high volume, low pressure, just like if you were spraying a car. Same setup. And we just want to make the finish coat on these strips as smooth as we can get it. So what we did was apply all these strips here all have the 3-part primer on it, zinc rich primer. And then we had we took like a 150 grit sandpaper and lightly sanded every one of them, because after we shot the primer on there was a little bit of a texture. It was kind of rough feeling, so I don't think the customer really cares, but it's just the way we do work. So as you can see, these ones here, you can see the marks on it there where he sanded it and wiped them down, so they're nice and smooth. And he did all of them except for these. I told him just to leave these alone. I wanted to make this video and show, you know, how we do it. So these ones here all have a finish coat on them. This white that you see was sprayed also with HVLP system, and it's a 2-part polyurethane. So these things are just shining. It's hard to tell with this camera, and there's not a lot of sunlight in this warehouse. But earlier when we had the lights all on, man, these things are really glossy, really smooth. So what we'll do is, yesterday these were all primed. This morning these were all sanded and wiped down clean. And then today a couple guys came over here and they sprayed these 12 strips right here. And we'll let these dry all day today, all night tonight, a little bit into the morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, a couple of the guys will come and they'll turn these strips over and they'll spray the other side white. And we'll get these taken, we'll set these up in another little place here, stand them vertically, and we'll spray both sides of this as well. And then that'll be Sunday morning. We'll get that taken care of Sunday morning, you know, maybe before lunch, hopefully before football. And then we're gonna set these up a certain fashion. We'll set these up, and they're kind of flimsy though, so you got to be careful with these things. We'll set them up, we'll let them cure for 3 days, give them 72 hours of cure time, and then the installers from Novum Structures will come here and pick all these sticks up here and take them back, and then they can start doing whatever they need to do with these things. But yeah, it's just a 3-part zinc rich primer, and then a 2-part polyurethane sprayed with the HVLP painting system. They come out, they look like, you know, just came out of the factory, and that's what he was looking for, something that's gonna kind of retain its gloss outside in this brutal Florida sun. Something that was durable. I asked him a lot of questions about this first, if it was ever going to get banged up or hit or anything. He said no, but 2-part polyurethanes are a real durable product. So if somebody does do something to it, it's going to hold up real well. It's not powder coating. You know, powder coating is about the most durable you get. It's super expensive, and in this case also they didn't need it powder coated, so we just went with the 2-part polyurethane. The most important part of this project, I mean, he's using white, so you really don't have to worry about fading anyway. He just really wants to retain that nice gloss, and the product to use outside, if you're trying to retain, you know, you want something to stay glossy for a long time, it's definitely a polyurethane, 2-part polyurethane. So yeah, but the most important element of this project is certainly this 3-part zinc rich primer. You know, a lot of guys don't know how to work with it, and it's a specialty coat. We're certified in I don't know how many different types of specialty coatings, so this is just something that we do all the time. So I guess he called around, didn't find anybody. I was the 3rd or 4th person I think he called, and he had these sticks over here the next day, on Friday. Yesterday morning I think it was. No, it was Thursday, and then Friday morning I had the guys working, and then I had 2 or 3 of them come over here and start working on these things Friday afternoon, and then Saturday here they go, and then they'll be here tomorrow to mess with them for a little bit. It doesn't take a lot of time. Just had to set this little setup here, and no big deal. Turn them over tomorrow, spray them again, let them dry, come back the next day and set them up probably vertically, and then let them cure for a few days, and then they can come pick it up. We actually have a spray booth and everything as well when we're doing like kitchen cabinets and stuff like that, and doors inside people's houses, and you know, nice big custom homes. We'll take everything, stack everything up in one of the trailers, bring it here, or it's even better when we bring it to the other warehouse, but that's a little further drive for the guys. So that place is really set up for spray booth stuff, and we spray everybody's doors and kitchen cabinets and all that stuff, and it looks like they just bought the doors and cabinets. So that's stuff we do all the time as well. But again, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. I just wanted to show you a little bit here. Just wanted to show you the gray, the zinc rich primer. Wanted to show you the 2-part polyurethane. Just show you little steps on how we do this stuff. But I certainly appreciate you watching this short little video. We're www.orlandopainters.net. Orlando Painters LLC, 407-267-5886. Have a great rest of the day. I will talk to you soon. Thank you.